in the capital. Hundreds of students are on their way to participate in a student march to the Union Building. Students plan to protest there ahead of President Jacob Zuma's meeting with management and student leaders with regards to the increases we've seen. Now, our reporter Chrselda Lewis, well, she's always in the thick of it. She's on a bus right now with students. A very good morning to you, Chrselda. Are you there?
Well, that's right. A very good morning to you, Eben.
Chrselda, you're in the midst of it right there. Tell us about the mood amongst the students. What have they been telling you until now?
Well, Eben, I can tell you many of these students came to Wits University as early as 4 o'clock this morning, hoping to get a spot on one of these buses to the Union Buildings. There's about 20 of these buses here at the Wits University campus that are expecting to leave in the next few minutes. As you can see, struggle songs, placards as well. This placard here reading, human rights is to challenge their very humanity. That's certainly the sentiments that we're getting from these students. You would know that they've been singing and protesting with one voice, calling that in 2016 there should be a 0% fees increase. So they're taking it to the Union Buildings this morning, hoping that President Jacob Zuma, in his meeting with the leaders of the universities as student leaders, are able to come to some resolution to ensure that their demands are met. I'm going to move a bit through the bus at the moment. I'm going to ask our camera person, Tulo Monare, just to be very careful as we're moving a bit through the lines here. Let me speak to some of the young people and find out why it's so important for them to be on this bus to go to the Union Buildings. Good morning to you. What time did you wake up, and why is it important for you to be on this bus today to the Union Buildings?
Hi, Chrselda. I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning, and the main reason is particularly because if tuition fees keep on increasing, we can't really right the wrongs of the past. If they increase, it's black people who are already poor, who can't afford to actually come to university. Situations are so bad here at Wits that we have students who sleep in libraries and can't even afford a meal for the day. So if you can't even afford to eat for the day, how can you ever afford to pay 50,000 on tuition alone? So I'm here to fight for the black child whose dignity has been lost because of poverty. This is why this is so important to me. Thank you.
All right, let me chat to some other students as well. Could ask our camera person, Tulo Monare, to come with us as well. Let me see young people who want to speak here. Guys, why is it so important for you guys to go to the Union Buildings today? Let me get this gentleman who's been very committed here this morning. I see you singing Senzenina. You're saying that, what are you hoping that will come out of this meeting with President Jacob Zuma and executives from your university and many others, of course?
I think they are going to just say the fees will fall because, as you can see, the whole country is up on their feet. So they have to come up with something so that the country can settle down. Because if the country does not settle down, there are going to be a lot of trouble. So I think they will just settle down because they have to see this. Because we fought against apartheid so that we can have education. But now we are still fighting. So basically they are going to see that we have to settle down. We can't keep on standing up. The country is up on their feet. So we still want education. That's what we are looking for. That's what we are hoping to achieve that side.
How are you juggling this struggle together with your lessons as well? You've still got to write examinations. When are you able to study? How are you juggling? Is it early mornings, late nights? What's going on?
Okay, basically what we do, we strike during the day, but during the night we cross night at Solomon House. So it's no longer Senate House. We cross night that side. We help one another as students. So if we are doing education, we are one side, engineering one side. So we really start because we are dedicated. It's not that we just want to cause trouble around the country just because we don't want to learn. We really want to learn because at night we meet, we study, that we are brothers and sisters. So we help one another.
All right, certainly astounding to see. They're clapping hands. Clearly, this cause that they're fighting for, they're hoping that some kind of resolution will be found today in that between the head of state, President Jacob Zuma, as well as the executives from the various universities, and more importantly, student leaders who are saying that the fees must fall, a total 0% increase in 2016. But stay tuned to SABC News. We'll be broadcasting from a number of these buses. I've counted about 20 of them, and they're expected to leave Wits University in the next few minutes. So we'll keep on crossing to you as we en route from Wits University to the Union buildings. We'll certainly bring you more sentiments as well from these students and exactly what they're expecting this outcome to be at the end of the day. It's back to you in studio for now.
Thank you very much to Chrselda Lewis, right in the thick of it as always. The one thing that's heartening, it looks like the students are very disciplined and very principled in what they're hoping to achieve today.